well. I am Barsha Biswa from Meghalaya, Shillong. I welcome everyone in my channel Infinite Green. Anyway, today I have come with a magnificent, bright, colorful, flowering plant, New Guinea impatiens plant. Okay, friends, this New Guinea impatiens plant are originated from the Papua New Guinea island. Okay, it has lot of varieties. One of them are Balsamia impatiens, and that is very easy to grow with this seed. And friends, today in this video, I will try to focus about all the features of New Guinea impatiens flowering plant. Okay, it is basically started blooming from the month of May through the rainy season. Okay, in winter it does not produce any flower. And please friends, do not skip the video because at the end I am going to share the secret of getting lot of blooms, right? Friends, I placed my New Guinea plant in a location that may receive morning sun and afternoon shade. While New Guinea impatiens love sunlight for part of the day, and they won't bloom as well if they receive too much. New Guinea impatiens require after 4 to 6 hours morning shade. I kept my all the impatiens flower pot, by facing eastern exposures. Too much heat and sunlight causes New Guinea impatiens to quickly shrivel and die. Excuse me. In my balcony, they receive morning sunlight, and in the afternoon, they are in shade from intense afternoon sun, right? As I told you, they are shade loving plant, okay? Anyway, friends, it is very easy to grow New Guinea impatiens flower from a cutting, okay? Take a healthy branch where more than 3 nodes are visible, right? With one sterilized blade, just give a cut right below the node. There, yes. Even though these plants are normally, purchased, rooted plants from the nursery, okay? They can also be propagated from seeds or cuttings. But to grow from the seeds of this variety of New Guinea impatiens are quite tricky, I tell you. So while to go for to grow other variety of New Guinea impatiens, always buy a seedlings from a nursery, right? Anyway, they can also be propagated very easily from a cuttings, as I told you. When you bring your annuals home from the nursery or a garden store, in my case I bought it from our state horticulture nursery when they were saplings, okay? It was hardly 2 centimeter tall. After providing right kind of soil and food, it has started flowering abundantly now, okay? I bought these 4 saplings of variety in the month of, I think so, on May. Friends, allow me to tell you about the soil for New Guinea impatiens flowering plant, right? Well, proper soil preparation results in better moisture retention and healthier impatiens, right? We should improve the soil so it retains moisture but does not become waterlogged easily. It's require well draining standard potting soil. Impatiens prefer soil that is consistently moist, humus rich and well drained soil, okay? And friends, impatiens grow slightly in acidic soil. So to make soil acidic, we can mend the soil by utilizing compost, especially leaves compost or cow dung manure. I tell you friends, leaves compost does wonder to the impatiens flowering plant, right? In my pot, I mixed my soil with, 5 part of normal garden soil, 4 part of leaves compost, that is compulsory to get lot of flower and birds, and 2 part of river sand just to make the soil well drained, and 1 part of perlite, and 2 part of coco peat to maintain the moist of the soil, then 1 tsp of neem powder or any other organic pesticides. Okay. Friends, generally downy mildew may attack the plant in overlay most and shaded areas, right? That is why we should water them in the morning so their leaves can dry quickly. Helps to prevent mildew, okay? If mildew infests the plant, then remove the leaf which is badly infected or the badly affected foliage. Other than this, sometimes aphids, thrips and mites may attack New Guinea varieties, right? And besides, one kind of black ants frequently may attack. In that case of infestation, we can take help of neem oil, by mixed with gentle hand wash. We can spray that solution in every alternate day or other effective organic pesticides, right? Sometimes sprinkle of ashes of charcoal is effective to get rid from the pest problem. Since New Guinea impatiens bloom heavily, so they are heavy feeder. In my impatiens, I give water soluble NPK, that is 19 once in every week. Okay, I mixed half TSP in a 2 liter of water, then I spray that diluted water thoroughly. Out of the organic fertilizer, then compost cow dung is sufficient to them. Okay. As I told you that New Guinea impatient prefer to grow in a moist soil, right? And in the moist environment, therefore, mulching is extremely needed for them to retain the moisture. In my every pot, I have provided mulching with the dried leaves of my balcony garden. Mulching keeps the soil cool and helps retain moisture. But friends, one more thing, that excessively close mulching keeps stems permanently damp. And friends, you can mulching the impatiens flower around with coconut fiber just to retain the moist. Friends, you must have wanted to know that how to get more blooms and how to make bushy the New Guinea impatiens flowering plant, right? Today I am going to share the main secret of getting more blooms and secret of making bushy the plant, okay? Since impatiens are one of those plants that benefit from pinching or pruning of spent blooms as well as stems, right? And pinching back stems encourages, branching growth that makes the plants more bushy besides promoting the development of new buds and flowers, right? Friends, allow me to show the beautiful things, the most beautiful things of impatiens flowers. And in the center of the every New Guinea impatiens flowers, there is one bead. Mostly it is golden in color and it has shine, as if someone has fixed the golden bead there to beautify the impatiens flowering plant, right? Every birds and flowers have a long tail, right? Just right behind their back. And once a span blooms, the long stalk where the flowers were being attached, just pluck the long stalk, okay, to get more blooms. And it is the main secret to get more flowers from this New Guinea impatiens flower. Here in my a pre-impatiens flower pot. I just enjoy of pinching or deadheading the spent flowers. The more I pluck the spent flower, long stalk, the greater the blooming. It is a water-loving plant indeed. Initially, I was very afraid to see that my two plants were as if it dead. All leaves were wilted, then suddenly I could memorize that I have not had water from 2 days. So friend, behind this beautiful flowering impatiens plant, it has a unique way to ask for water, right? If you see wilted leaves, flowers, birds, water them immediately. And they will often recover as soon as they receive enough water. Okay? So don't misunderstood that it is died. No, absolutely not. It is just wilted. And it is all for today. If you like my video, then please share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to press the notification bell just to get notified. Until then, bye bye.